talk about it, just do that shit.
Girl, guess what?
Finally putting this video out there for y'all. Like, you guys have been asking me to do a video on my short hair for weeks now. Like, even long before I started my YouTube channel, everybody wanted to know about my short hair.
Oh my god, I'm looking like ridiculous. Eyebrows on weak, like they are not on fleek today at all. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here real quick and answer you guys questions and give you a few tips on what I do to maintain my short haircut.
Like, this is not my first time cutting my hair. I first did a big chop back in 2015, and I didn't cut my hair as short as I did this time. Like, this time I actually went in and did like the clippers and everything, y'all. Like, question number 1.
How long do you think it's gonna take for your hair to grow back? I don't think it's gonna take long for my hair to grow back because like my hair naturally grows quickly on its own, like, and I also think it's due to genetic.
Question number 2 is, what do you use now to help it grow? I pretty much use like the basics. Like, I use water, I use Jamaican black castor oil, Shea moisture products, and Cantu shea butter products.
I'll add in my spray bottle. I'll have water, a leave-in conditioner, and some type of oil. It'll probably be either coconut oil or the Jamaican black castor oil.
Number 3
is, why did you cut your hair? Okay, so I cut my hair mainly because like after I did my first big chop, like I let my hair grow out. It grew up like great, it was good, and then I decided to perm it. After that, it still was good, but then I permed it again, then I bleached it, then I dyed it, and it still was growing like okay, like my hair was still healthy. But after a while, I noticed that it started breaking again, and like somewhere around here, like you can't even tell anymore because my hair is growing back so good, but it was like right here, it was looking like my hair was like breaking bad right here. It's like I overly bleached like a certain section right here, and like it just was breaking. Like it was so short, and the rest of my hair was like long over here, and I had to bleach my hair red. And after I did the red, I tried to go back black, and so I permed my hair again, so it lightened back up. It was like a super light blonde, almost like a honey blonde, or yeah, it was like that. And then I added a black rinse or a black dye. I think it was rinse, and like just to get my hair to be back to a darker color. Like I didn't want the red hair anymore. And then after a while, like I've noticed like in the sun it would get like my hair was looking green a little bit, and I was like, what the hell? Then I still stuck with my hair then, and then like probably once I kept washing it, like the black rinse was coming out, so then now like my hair was stripping and it was looking like it was completely green, and I'm like, where am I going with green hair? Like it looked okay, but like I was not feeling that green. Like I was looking freaking ridiculous. Like that was not for me. I wasn't feeling that, and I was gonna just keep it like that until it just fully grew out on its own. But no, I was like, no, yeah, it's time for me to get rid of this. Like I want this perm out, I want this color out, like I want to be natural again. Like I wasn't feeling it, so I decided to cut my hair.
Number 4
is, how did you cut it? As I already said in the beginning of the video, I cut my hair. First I cut it with scissors, and then I let my brother go in and cut it with the clippers.
Question number 5. What can you do with your hair now to help it grow back healthy? That's kind of like question number 2. I already answered that, but pretty much just a lot of protective styles. Oh, and speaking of protective styling, like yeah, I wear a lot of wigs, and even before I cut my hair the first and the second time, like I was always wearing wigs or weaves. But back then, like back in 2015 or before 2015, like I was wearing weaves. I've been wearing wigs though since I was probably 16 or 17. But I wear them more now. Like those of you who know me, y'all know how I feel about my wigs. Like I love my wigs. But yeah, you can wear wigs. You can have your hair in braids. You can do like the crochet braids. Oh, I love crochet braids too. what other protective styling? Like anything that will keep you from having to style your hair every day. Like just keep your hands out of your hair. Like that'll help it grow back healthy. What else? You can do like twist outs or braid outs, but y'all see like my hair is still too short for any of those type of natural hairstyles. But yeah, for the most part, protective styling. Like that's it to get your hair to grow back healthy. Protective styles.
Number 6 is why do you hide your short cut? It looks great on you. Now, like I said in question number 5, I love wigs. Like wigs is life. Like I'm sorry, like I don't care if I cut my hair or not, like my hair was still long. Like wigs is life. Like you don't have to do nothing with your hair when you're wearing these wigs. Like I get bored with my hair quickly. And that goes back to question number 3, where they asked why did I cut my hair. Like I get bored easily with my hair. Like I like to switch it up.
Like everybody thinks that I'm hiding my natural hair, but I'm not hiding it. I'm just still doing with what I would do if my hair was still long. Like I have no shame really in my short cut, but it's just that I'm not really used to it yet. Like this is new. Like I gotta start all over and learn like new things about my hair. Like
I've realized that when I cut my hair, like I already had, before I cut my hair, like my scalp was like always dry, like always. It's like it eats the grease, it eats the oil, like all of that. And like I've noticed that when I cut it, it's always dry. Like it's always dry. And it like I'm still trying to find products to keep in the moisture, lock in the moisture and make my curls pop. Cause like right now, like they not official yet. Like I don't know. But yeah, like I'm still trying to figure out like what works with my hair, cause like my hair is always dry. So if you're watching this and you have any tips or know a certain product that I can use for my super dry hair, let me know, cause yeah, I look a mess. But again, I feel like I'm rambling.
Number 7 is, do you hate your natural hair? And that kind of is the same as question number 6 too. No, I don't hate my natural hair. Like I'm learning to love it all over again. Like I love my hair, regardless of all of the damage that I've put it through. Like my hair still standing strong. Like
question 8 is, what did your family and friends say when you cut your hair?
Everybody loves my hair. Like everybody, like when I cut it, like oh, everybody's like, oh my god, like you could do anything with your hair. Like anything fits you. You have a round face. Like any style looks good on you. Like you look great with your short cut. Like they loved it. Like, and regardless if they didn't, like at the end of the day, it's my hair. Like can't nobody tell you anything about your hair. Like
question number 9 is, do you regret cutting your hair? I have my moments, I think, but I wouldn't say that I regret it. I just sometimes want to do like, cause like like I said before, I get bored with my hair fast. So it's like sometimes like, dang, I want to sew in, but I don't want to spend all this money on no bundles just so I could get a closure too, you know, cause like my hair is too short and I really don't plan on ever putting heat on it again. Like, and it's still too short to even do leave out. So yes, I would need a closure. And yeah, that's the only time that I do, not that I regret, but I do be like, dang, I wish I could do this with my hair. I wish I could do that. But no, I don't regret it. Number 10, I think, is, how have you been styling your short hair? I don't really style it. Like all I do is spritz it down with water, moisturize it, and go about my day. Cause I normally wear wigs most of the time. Well, all of the time I'm wearing wigs, so I never really get the chance to style it. And it's also mainly because like I still haven't found the right product that works well with my hair. Cause like
it's curly right now, but not necessarily. And I don't know, I feel like once my hair, like, cause right now I feel like my hair ain't ready. Like it ain't ready to pop out. It ain't ready, cause like no product so far has really like made my curls pop, and I want my curls to pop. And I feel like once I get it to like pop, I keep saying pop. Once I get it to like look the way how, like I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. But I don't really style it. I just make sure it's moisturized. I spritz it down with water. I moisturize my hair, throw on my wig. Like, that's it. I don't really style it. But
11 or 12, whichever. How do you maintain your big chop? And that's pretty much the same too. I think I kind of answered that already. That's the regular. Yeah, I answered that already.
The final question is, what is your hair type? I believe my hair texture is a 4C because I have really thick hair. I've always had thick hair since I was a little girl, and I was one of those little girls that hated to get her hair done. Like, I really hated getting my hair done. Like, my mother could come on here and tell y'all, like, I hated getting my hair done. I hated it because, like, my hair was so thick, and like, I hated it. But yes, my hair is a 4C.
So August 26th will be 3 months that since I've cut my hair, and this is how it's looking already in within 3 months. And my hair was super low. Like, I would insert a clip somewhere on the screen here of how my hair looked in the beginning when I first cut it. Maybe in September or October I would do another video to just show you guys my growth. But if you guys have any other questions or want me to give you guys a more in-depth video on my tips, and if you guys would like to see a video on my wash routine and what I do for that, please let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.